my tea away.
Well, as we change topics here for a minute, music history is about to be made. Lisa Marie Presley, yes, with that famous last name, tomorrow releases her debut album. It is called To Whom It May Concern, a very personal statement, and Lisa Marie Presley is here this morning on 1 hour's sleep. Well done.
Thank you.
You're here anyway. You know, you performed recently for families of some of the military.
Yes.
Would make you nervous, and especially for them?
Of course. Yeah. It's a little odd being, you know, after all this news. I was just watching. I'm promoting my record thing when that I just heard, which is
I know, it's a strange time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yet, you know, when I was over there, and I've said it before, everybody over there keeps saying, give us music, give us people again, so that we can see it overseas too. Yeah. Your new album, about to hit. It's really going to happen. This thing you did is going to happen. Now, you told me, and I couldn't believe it, you told me you honestly did not sing for Danny, your husband. You didn't sing for anybody outside for all these years. What, 20 years you didn't sing?
No, 10.
10 years. And you told me that you had to have a 6-pack of beer before you could go into the studio.
That's correct.
That must have been a great performance.
Yeah, it was, well, you know, I just accomplished what I needed to quickly. I need to see if I could. So it sort of broke the barriers.
Did you believe right away when they said, yes, do this thing?
It was kind of my idea to do an Aretha Franklin song at the time, which is not easy because I'm quite white. It's not easy to sing Aretha songs, like, you know. But I pulled it off in like 5 takes, but it took a 6-pack to have that happen.
And now, when you hear the album, have you heard, you've got a couple of songs that are playing already on the radio. When you hear them, have you heard them by accident when you're flipping through?
Yeah, last night actually, someone turned the radio on in the hotel room. And it was and they started yelling, woo, you know. Yeah.
You're happy?
I'm happy, yeah, I am.
You know, a lot of reaction to the interview that we did last week, and a couple of things. First of all, everybody's saying the same thing that you've heard your whole life, I guess, how much you look like your dad. It must, in some ways, be kind of tiring to have that be the first reaction everybody has.
Not really. I'm okay.
Yeah? And you told me that when you see yourself perform sometimes, you keep wondering, you know, why are you doing those things that remind everybody of him and you of him?
Right.
But it is in the DNA. You can feel it. You can see it yourself?
Sometimes. I mean, you know, I don't know. I think others are more watching that than I am. I'm sort of just going with it right now. You're showing a performance tomorrow, correct?
We are showing a performance tomorrow, no kidding.
Yeah.
And as we said, military families are there, and I remember the famous picture of your dad joining the Army. It's still sort of a famous image in everybody's mind that he went off too, so I know your military connections are pretty strong here. So now, have you had any reaction from the legendary Mr. Jackson or Mr. Cage?
No, I don't, no. Nick and I talk more regularly than I haven't spoken to Michael. I'm sure he's mad at me.
No, I think he gave a statement.
That he was going to be a gentleman, which kind of insinuates that I am not being a lady. Maybe, because I said what I said, but I don't know. That's all I heard.
So what is going to happen now? You're going to start touring, and you're going to start performing a lot, so your knees are not going to knock, right?
No, what's happening right now is that the baby's getting thrown in the bathwater. Like, you know, most bands rehearse and have a runway, and they get signed, and they're excited by the time the record comes out to go perform live. Well, my first performance was in front of just a huge critic. Second one was NARM. Third one was GMA. And then I got to do Letterman, so it's kind of like I'm on this, my stress levels are a bit over the top.
What do you do for nerves? What do you do when you're panicking?
I haven't quite figured that out yet, because the level of panic right now is getting kind of out of control.
Again, I think people, again, because you've been in the public eye so much, nobody can believe how shy you are about it, and how what it takes for you now to come forward and let it be for you by your own design.
Right.
So good luck with it.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, a huge concert right here on Good Morning America. Lisa Marie Presley. as I say, you can wake up now.
Oh, I need some sunglasses right now.
I know, this was
You
tough.
look beautiful, by the way. I don't know how you do this every day.
Thank you.
I look beautiful.
Well, it took about 20 people working on me 2 hours, but thank you very much. I credit my team. Anyway, it's good to have you here. We'll
Thank
take a
you.
break and be back.
Okay.
I know, it's very fun. And coming up, a big event. Lisa Marie Presley is going to sing. That's ahead. We'll be back. And also ahead, as we've been saying, here she comes, Lisa Marie Presley. It is one of her first public concerts out, and you're going to get a chance to hear it.
But as we mentioned, firing on the...
Stay tuned. In our next half hour, you're going to get to hear Lisa Marie Presley sing, as we say. It's the beginning of her career. She waited till she was 35. Said she was too nervous. I mean, the daughter of the king would be, wouldn't she be? But you're going to get to hear her sing, and the reviews for her CD have been great. It comes out today, so stay with you.
She looks so much like her dad, you'd wonder, does she sound like him? Well, we'll be listening to that. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Good morning, America. I'm Diane Sawyer.
And I'm Charles Gibson. Welcome you back for our final half hour this morning. And we're going to have a little bit of musical history on our broadcast this morning in this half hour.
That's right. Lisa Marie Presley will be here, and it's her first CD in her entire life. It's hitting the stores today, and you're going to get to hear her sing in concert in just a few minutes.
So some good music from her, and we hope you can stay tuned a little earlier in this hour. And indeed, in our first hour, we brought you up to date on the situation.
Tony, get ready. We're all about to be part of a milestone in popular music. Lisa Marie Presley, in one of her very first concert appearances, marking the release today of To Whom It May Concern. It's her debut album, several years in the making, songs she's written over 35 years, she said, personal and often painful ones, and revealing ones as well. And from the heart of Hollywood this morning, Lisa Marie is going to start by singing a song that is really about Graceland, Memphis, her dad, and memory. It's called Lights Out. Thank you.